People, Joel Benjamin 528, aka Big Money Benjamin. Tonight we're going to talk about global blackout, the next phase. Yes, it's a reason why I call it the next phase. Whatever you've seen with the Rona is nothing compared to what's going to happen to you now. I'm going to repeat. Whatever you see that happened with the Rona, picture this. It's nighttime. A hot summer night. You have the AC on. All of a sudden the AC cut off. You have your baby, your children there, your spouse, your elderly parent. The sweat is running down your skin. What's going on? You think the power must have tripped in the house. So you go and you flicker on the light switch. The power switch. No, you flicker on the lights too. Nothing. So you think it's only happening in your house. Okay. So you go to a neighbor. They don't have power either. So then you probably think it's happening in the building or just on the block. Then you find out it's happening all across the country. Then you find out it's happening all across the world. What would you do? Are you prepared? Do you know what could happen around that time? Are you investing in the right things for you and your family to help you and your family? What about you're in the hospital and you're doing surgery, or your loved one is doing surgery and the power just cut out? That's an awful scenario, I believe. Wouldn't you say? And with that, you realize there's a global pandemic. Global blackout, the next phase, people. I've been warning you constantly about the cyber attacks that are on the way. Now, some will say, you know what, Joel Benjamin 528, you're just a nasty, dirty fearmongerer. All right. I'm about to play you a clip. I'm going to play it on mute. No, I'm going to play the first few seconds of it. That's how I'm going to do it for you. The first few seconds, because, copyright, whatever. I want y'all to see this. How many of y'all remember this movie right here? Salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic. I'm sorry if I'm scaring you. I just need you to be prepared. Okay? Who remember this movie right here? Let me take this off for a second. Hold on, people. The ills of going live, boy. All right. Who remember this movie right here? Listen to the first part. This quick clip I'm letting you hear. This is Live Free or Die Hard. It came out in 2007. And every time I think about this, you hear me always mention this.
Transportation system is crashing and they just hit the entire financial sector. You have no idea who you're dealing with.
The transportation sector wiped out and the financial system gone. If you've never seen this movie, you have to watch this movie. And we're going to get into some things you got to prepare for. Sad that I got to keep repeating it, but I will, just for you. Y'all my peoples. I'm going to make sure I tell y'all till y'all get it right. If you follow Joel Benjamin 528, y'all my peoples, right? So, before I get called out for fear mongering, which I know I probably already have gotten called out for that. Not that I care. I'm going to play something for you. This video is unlisted. Anybody want it, hit me up on Instagram. I will send you the link if you want this video. Joel Benjamin 528 on Instagram. Hit me up on Instagram in the DMs and I will send you this link. The attack with COVID. I didn't even want to show that. You know how YouTube be acting funny. Let me just play the video.
The COVID-19 pandemic has shaken our economies and societies to the core and shown us how vulnerable we are to biological threats. In the digital world, similar risks are being overlooked right now. A cyber attack with COVID-like characteristics would spread faster and further than any biological virus. Its reproductive rate would be around 10 times greater than what we've experienced with the coronavirus.
See, they comparing this to the Ronas, and they're talking about this like if it's an actual virus, which in hindsight it is. It's a virus going all around the world. Cyber virus. Cyber pandemic.
To give you an idea, one of the fastest worms in history, the 2003 Slammer sapphire worm, doubled in size approximately every 8.5 seconds, infecting over 75,000 devices in 10 minutes.
Listen to that again. I'm going to rewind that for you again. In 2003, which I know y'all don't know about this, so we're going to run it back.
2003 Slammer sapphire worm doubled in size approximately every 8.5 seconds, infecting over 75,000 devices in 10 minutes and almost 11 million devices in 24 hours. Fortunately, at least until now, cyber attacks have not impacted our health the way pandemics have, but the economic damages, and therefore the impact they have had on our daily lives, have been equal and sometimes even greater. You see, the only way to stop the exponential propagation of a COVID-like cyber threat is to fully disconnect the millions of vulnerable devices from one another and from the internet.
You heard that? Try not to yell. Try not to yell this live stream. I really am. If you haven't gotten certain items yet, y'all gonna have to contact me. Okay? To prepare. If you have children, you have elderly parents, you have anybody, and you haven't taken precautions yet, I only have basically 2 questions for you. Are you stupid or are you stupid? Which one? Tell me which one. Because either way you take it, it's going to be the same. I've been warning y'all for the longest. Could you imagine they had to pull the plug on everything to stop this cyber pandemic, this cyber attack, this world that's going to go worldwide? Think about what I'm saying. Y'all don't want to face this fact because it hurts. But y'all gonna get this work tonight.
All of this in a matter of days. A single day without the internet would cost our economies more than $50 billion US, and that's before considering the economic and societal damages should these devices be linked to essential services such as transport or healthcare. As the digital realm increasingly merges with our physical world,
such as transport and healthcare. See how they mainly concerned about that transport, right? Live free or die hard. The clip I just played you. What did the guy say? They shut down transport and the whole financial system. And when you watch that movie from since then, you see how they've been putting it in your face.
the ripple effects of cyber attacks on our safety just keep on expanding at a faster pace than what we're preparing for. COVID-19 was known as an anticipated risk. So is the digital equivalent. Let's be better prepared for that one. The time is now.
Good old World Economic Forum, baby. Alright, they letting you know since January 18th, 2021, the time is now. But what would you say if I tell you we've been getting warnings for the longest? You see, when you mention movies, a movie that came out in 2007, people say, oh, that's just a bunch of rhetoric, and you're fear-mongering, and you're a conspiracy nut. How many people watching live, and the people that's not watching live, I want you to put in the comment section. How many of y'all believe this can happen? How many people believe this could happen? I want to see the numbers up there. Put in the comment section. So, let's go forward, shall we? And I'm going to put a link up too, by the way. Salute to the Twitch audience. Salute to the YouTube audience. Salute to the domestic and the international audience. I salute you. This link that I just put in the chat, in the live chat, okay? This one right here, for those who are watching me on TV, you will be wise in getting this. That link right there, this one, that's for the people who's watching me on TV. You could scan that. You would want to sign up on passive. I'm going to show you why. With this next video, hopefully you will understand. Once again, World Economic Forum. This is done 2022, the annual meeting. The World Renewable Energy Power Station has been built in China. Why you think China's flexing the way they flexing along with Russia? Russia, they're saying, is going to bring about a cyber attack or a cyber pandemic. And China is going to be the one to hold you up to get that energy that will be needed to fix it. It is 2.2 GW photos flat, can't even pronounce that. Plant produces 5 million kilowatts. I know that one. Clean power from solar. Now, I'm going to tell you why I mentioned. Now, this is the World Economic Forum saying this. Pay attention. Enough to power more than 6 million Chinese homes and save 2.375 million tons of CO2. It uses digital technologies. Pay attention. It uses digital technologies such as AI, digital twins, and refined management. Pay attention to this AI. On Passive is an AI company. I find it very funny. They don't say nothing about the AI company that they're going to use, the refined management companies, and the digital twin companies. They don't say the name. So to boost its efficiency by 50%, that's huge. And increases energy output by 2%, even more huge than that, right? The equivalent of power for 120,000 homes. The plant was built through a partnership between some Asian can't pronounce that. Y'all see it there. Hydropower Development. Forgive me for that. I'm not even prepared to jack up that name. Digital technologies. Listen to this. Digital technology could cut global emissions by 20% by 2050. It's going to be sooner than that. People, it's going to be sooner than that. If scaled across the 3 highest emitting sectors: energy, materials, and mobility. The transportation thing. They always keep that in there. And it could cut emissions by 4 to 10% by 2030, depending on how quickly companies adopt digital technologies. I'm going to put the link for On Passive again. Okay? That link right there, that barcode in the upper hand corner, if you're watching on your TV or whatever, you could scan it, or your laptop. You could scan it with your phone. You want to sign up. I signed an NDA, so I got to be very careful of what I'm talking about. But wink, wink, imagine a company have a patent to where the TV or any other device would run on a type of radio frequency. You won't have to plug it in. You don't even have to use solar power. I already talked about that in a live stream already as it is. Wink, wink. Imagine that. People, don't say I haven't told you. So the reason why I'm playing this video mainly is for this part right here. In Vienna, Nokia, Siemens have built, and Siemens have built an ultra efficient microgrid. Now, if anybody has gotten spirittools1@gmail.com, they've been told you to invest in Nokia. And I came on this live stream and even told you to invest in Nokia. And why to invest in Nokia? Because Nokia is going to be the highest, biggest, largest company out there, especially when it comes to 5G technology. I already told you they won the deal to build the 5G, to make that 5G connection from space to Earth with NASA. What part y'all don't get about this? I believe y'all think I just come on here just to do the lives to hear my beautiful, sweet, angelic voice. That's what I think y'all think. So, I hope you're taking notes. One of the companies that you're definitely going to want to invest in is Nokia. They're out here making microgrids. How come you never heard of this? The Power Siemens corporate campus. You see how it look? This is it right here. See the panels? Mind you, let me show you right here. A matter of fact, I'm sorry. This is blocking it. Let me remove this for now. It uses AI to balance solar power and battery storage. Now, this is the thing. They never actually tell you the AI company. I have a problem with that. Remember, I told you about On Passive. I just took down the link. Not only that, this footage is from Nokia. Look, it's on the World Economic Forum. I be having to point stuff out for y'all. So you see, I'm not lying. Annual meeting. This is in Davos. This recently happened, 2022. Look, footage, Nokia. Hey, I'm just the messenger. Y'all gonna learn I'm the source. Reducing peak time electricity use. it saves 100 tons of CO2 emissions last year and is projected to save 200 tons this year. So this is already in use. They've been lining you up for the longest. And for the life of me, I come on here and explain these type of things to the people, but I understand people don't appreciate it. Oh my gosh, this is the ills of going live. I'm live. My goodness. I'm so sorry about that, people. Well, you see, we don't edit nothing on here. That's what it is. One of them marketing people. Hello. Anyway, the world's largest renewable energy center will power more than 6 million Chinese homes. So China is already prepared. And if China's prepared, trust me, Russia's prepared. All right. Now I'm going to jack up the name. Electrics building in Grenoble, France. This is in France. France is prepared. It's also ultra energy efficient thanks to digital technology. I already told you on Pastor was coming out with their own crypto as well. We know this. I wink some company that's doing the pattern for wireless, solarless electricity. Okay. Why y'all not putting two and two together? It uses 11% of the energy of an average building in Europe. Come on, 11%. Schneider has designed a whole building digital system. Look at that. See the app they was using? That managed everything from built-in wind turbines. So constant energy. Look at the solar panels as well. Ooh, this I gotta play. While capturing 60,000 data points every 10 minutes to ensure the building's performance stay efficient and stable. Digital technology has a huge role to play in the meeting our net zero goals. People, this is in Davos. This was played in a meeting for Davos. How is your organization going green? Like, comment, and share. So I played this. Now we're about to get into the hardcore juicy stuff. I only just begun. I hope y'all not scared. Woo! Y'all quiet out there. Y'all not even commenting. Okay? Let me tell you something. This is just the beginning. They're going to try. There's a Netflix. Let me go there. There's a Netflix. You know what? I'm just going to show you. I didn't plan on it, but I got to now. Ghost in the Shell. Let me see. Ghost in the Shell, Netflix. Okay, let me show you some images from it. This is important. Believe me. They're now on season 2. This is a cartoon. The name of the game is to merge you with technology. AI stands for artificial intelligence. Salute to my man out there in the UK, Le Hornet. It also the new term is automated individuals. Ghost in the Shell Notice the year they got up here. 2045. Ghost in the Shell is about the majority of people, 95% of the people on the planet is all linked in. They walk around with the jacks in their head where they could plug in, okay? And the government could watch you, track you, do everything, and shut you down at any time they want. You heard it here first. It's coming. They are pushing this agenda. You have been warned. Now, you might say, oh, you're talking about Die Hard, a movie from 2007. Now you're talking about Ghost in the Shell. That's just movies and cartoons, man. And I don't care about that World Economic Forum. They're just there talking. They're not really doing nothing. I got you. I got you. So, let's take a look at this document real quick. Y'all alright? Awfully quiet. Y'all want this source? I'm going to give you all the source. Let's go. Testimony. Congressional Research Service. Okay. A testimony. Statement of Richard J. Campbell, specialist in energy policy. Blackout. Are we prepared to, you know what? I'm going to make this, I think I got to make it a bit bigger for y'all. There we go. Now we cooking with fire. Blackout. Are we prepared to manage the aftermath of a cyber attack or other failure of the electrical grid? What's the date on this, people? Can you see that? Do I need to highlight it for you? April 14th, 2016. You think they just doing this for nothing? I be trying not to get worked up, but y'all really believe this is a joke. So now I gotta ask you, are you stupid or are you stupid? Which one? Look at it. This ain't me. This was in a congressional hearing. Industry and government coordination in recovery efforts. This is from since 2016. Areas for future congressional consideration. And of course they got the disclaimer. Come on, people. And I know y'all don't know about this document. They've been planning for you for the longest. Committee on, here it is again. Just so y'all see. So y'all don't think just trying to fearmonger you. Communication on transportation. Here go that word again. Picture being in the train and there's a cyber attack, a whole blackout, everything happened. Some of y'all already experienced that already. I believe it was 2003. What year that was? I think it was 2003. But the blackout out here in New York, which was a simulation, by the way. Alright? People, this is real. They're getting at transportation. And a lot of y'all got these hyped up nice cars. All they gotta send is an EMP wave or a strong solar flare, and that knocks your vehicle, your Tesla, all that is getting knocked out. Your Tesla vehicle. Committee on Transportation and Infrastructure, Subcommittee on Economic Development, Public Buildings, and Emergency Management, U.S. House of Representatives. I mean, if y'all don't believe it's about to go down, I don't know what to tell you. Again, I'm going to put the link for On Passive. it will behoove you to get involved in this company ASAP. Here it is again. I'm going to continue on. This link right here, this barcode, you could scan that with your phone for those who's watching me on TV or your laptop. Some of y'all, if you really want to type all this in, or you could click the link in the live chat, or it will be pasted in the comment section. So let's continue. Let's continue. I hope I'm not scaring y'all too, by the way. We gonna take this nice and slow. All right? Check this out. The Verge. The U.S. Army cut power to its largest military base to test reactions to a cyber attack. This week outage at Fort Bragg was designed to test the real world reactions of a simulated attack. What's the date? April 27th, 2019. When was this report? This testimony that was in Congress? April 14th, 2016. Here they are, 2019, the U.S. military running drills. You can't make this up. They cut the power. Fort Bragg, the U.S. Army largest base. Fort Bragg, the U.S. Army's largest base, issued an apology earlier this week following an unannounced exercise to see what would happen in the event of a cyber attack. The base lost power for 12 hours on Wednesday and Thursday, back to back, and caused some confusion and concerns on the base. Army officials told Charlotte Observer that the exercise was designed to identify shortcomings in our... Hold on, let me move all this from the screen because I need y'all to see. There we go. Where was I? From our infrastructure, operations, and security, and wasn't announced to the public in order to replicate likely real-world reactions by everyone directly associated with the installation. Power on the base went out 10 p.m. at night on a hot night Wednesday and returned over the course of Thursday afternoon. Residents on the post reported some of the issues that the blackout caused on Facebook and Twitter, from traffic issues caused when traffic lights went out to getting official documents updated. Official documents updated, as well as their overall confusion about the lack of the updates from official sources. Others took the situation in stride. Here it is. See, somebody put it up there. 2nd Brigade, 28th, this is on Twitter, 82nd Airborne Division, Fort Bragg blackout, no power, no worries. Here's how we get to work. See, they got the night vision goggles. Okay? The U.S. Army, look, on its Facebook page, the U.S. Army apologized for causing concern and explained that it was part of a reoccurring test for the base to determine the readiness and resilience of its installation in a real world scenario. With that said, our objective have been met, and as many of you know, everything is back to normal. Now I could read the rest of this, but I'm not even going to waste your time. So before I get into this next story, could you imagine operating is going on, or you driving in a car, traffic light, mess up, out, boom, crash, God forbid, surgery, all this stuff have to happen. They didn't care. They used you as the people as guinea pigs. They needed to test it real, raw, uncut, unstepped on. That blue magic style on you. Let's continue. DOD's Black Star exercise explore what happened when utilities go dark. October 17th, 2019. This is in Air Force magazine. Okay? Mr. Mick Mahon. I just jacked up his name. I'm sorry, people. So, I'm not getting into this article. You could read it yourself. I did it to show you the date. Now, let's continue on. How the U.S. military used a creepy island to test cyber attacks on the grid in the middle of a pandemic. Yes, sirree. Here it is, right here. This is December 17th, 2020. I think this is Plum Island. Yep. Plum Island Lights is located in the western. Okay, so they were on Plum Island. Okay? This is in Cyber Scoop. I'm showing y'all the sources. Now, the war zone. The National Guard just simulated a cyber attack that brought down utilities nationwide. Come on. This year's Cyber Yankee exercise simulated the increasingly likely scenarios of cyber attacks crippling huge sections of the nation's infrastructure. People, how much more proof do you need? It's coming. You think they're running these tests and these drills for nothing? Look at how long all this information is on this. Look at them. They running. Come on now. Look at this, people. This ain't me. This is them admitting what they're doing. Look at the Cyber 9 line. So, let me move on. Rock Island Arsenal cuts the power Monday for military exercise. All right. The Arsenal will undergo a scheduled power outage from 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday in order to test its energy system, critical infrastructure, and equipment. This was when? May 16th, 2022. I know y'all don't know about all this type of stuff. The World Health Organization talking all this. Let me clear some of this from the screen. I should have left that one up still. People, are you understanding what I'm conveying here to you? what I'm giving you, this information that I'm breaking down to you, how deep it really is? Do you understand that? You know, no sense in even playing the video. I was gonna play a video on this. I think it'll just be overkill. Expert answer question about upcoming Fort Hood power outage exercise. This is the U.S. Army's website. March 11th, 2022. Need me to make it bigger so y'all could see? There you go. Come on. Come on. Who here giving you this type of information? You're not going to say I'm not the source. Because I am very much the source. Bloomberg News. Vast swaths of U.S. at risk of summer blackout. Regulators warns. Drought, planet closures, and supply chain woe threatens electric grid. May 18th, 2022. Okay. The vast swath of North America from the Great Lakes of the West Coast. I don't even need to get into all this. You know what? At some point, I get so disgusted. I did a live stream explaining the dam to you, what's going on. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to show you, but I'm going to keep going. Most of U.S. at risk of blackout this summer, regulators say. How much articles I keep pulling? People from Michigan to California could lose power throughout the summer, May 20th, 2022. Okay? Look at this, what they're showing you. The areas. What I don't like about this, they're not talking about the tri-state area and the DMV. Because make no mistake about it, people. If you're living in New York, Connecticut, New Jersey, Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, you are straight up. You're done. You're done. I know this for a fact. So they're saying significant operations. Hold on, let me make it bigger for you. See, they're saying reserves expected in these areas here. Now let me tell you something. New York, if New York is an area or all these other places is sufficient operating reserves expected, they're not sure. And I'm telling you, anybody who's close in these areas ain't getting power. What you think they're going to come do to you? See all the areas they showing that's high risk? Alright? You see the areas that are elevated? This is the risk summary of the area. So, again, where else are we going to go with this? Where else should we go with this? Facing a sizzling summer, large parts of the U.S. risk blackouts. Government agency warns. They're literally warning you. They're literally telling you. May 20th, 2022. Come on, people. Play this just for you. Several states across the country are expected to see extremely high temperatures on Friday and over the weekend, according to National Weather Services. And I strongly believe they're going to flip that switch and pull the plug on you around that time. Oh, hold on. 19 states and Washington, D.C. could set or tie existing high temperature records. You heard that yourself. It would be one of the first major heat waves of 2022. Now, southern states can expect temperatures to reach around 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Excuse me, people. Ills of going live. Punkalax. Oh, she hanged up. That's my boo-boo calling me. Gotta answer my daughter, people. Sorry. Ills are going live. Sorry, not sorry. I don't even think I need to go any further with this. I really don't. But I'm gonna let it play so you can see yourself what they're saying. Long story short. See, they say the temperatures, you have no AC, the powers will be out. What are you going to do, people? What are you going to do? I tell you one thing you better do. You better invest in the right things. I gave y'all not financial advice. Not financial advice. I got to say that dumb stupidness. Not financial advice. Hold on, people. Hold on. That's multitasking for you. Yeah. So, these are also the ills of going live. People, if I've really informed you, I need you to like, make sure you leave a comment, and share the video. You're sharing everything else. I gave you tons of information. You want to get, it would behoove you. See that right there? You can scan that. See that right there? I'm going to put the link in the chat. Sign up. Get your account before it is too late. They're dealing with AI technology. I already told y'all about Nokia. I got that information from Spirit Tools 1 a long while back. And I'm glad I made the choices that I did on that. People. Oh, shh. It said I'm muted. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Because I thought I was good. I didn't know I was still muted. Am I good? Can y'all hear me? Come on. Come on, Leo. Come on, Leo. You effing up the live. It was you that was muted. Nah, I'm messing with you. These are the ills of going live, though. It is what it is. So, as I was saying, throw up some fire emojis for me. Leave a comment. Alright? Joel Benjamin 528, aka Big Money Benjamin. Salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic. Alright? Y'all better call me because y'all would want to get that water machine that I've been telling y'all about. Call that number 929-374-3828. As a matter of fact, don't call me, send me a text. Or hit me up on Instagram, Joel Benjamin 528. That's Joel Benjamin 528 on Instagram. Okay? Again, this is the link for on passive. I'm telling y'all, if you haven't got yourself an account, get a next one. Click that link. Get yourself 2-3 accounts if need be. Not financial advice. Wow, I'm on all these people on that I see. Some people just spectators so they could run back and do their own live stream. I give y'all almost an hour. Y'all can't even leave a comment saluting me. Wow. Story of my life. Salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic. Please, after this video is done, each of y'all should leave at least three comments. And hit the like button. Don't have me beg y'all for just that. I'm not even asking y'all for money. Okay? Joel Benjamin 528. Salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic. Salute to all those that rock with me. Salute to the YouTube audience. Salute to the Instagram audience once again. I greatly appreciate you. For all my Instagram people, let me holla at me. Anybody that's having problems with the on passive link, you got the number. You see it right here. Just hit me up. I'll help you, walk you step by step. They're about to close it out. This is serious, people. You have to know what power packs to get. I'm going to do a next live stream on that, and I'm just going to hit it real quick. I already told y'all certain stocks and whatever stuff, not financial advice, that would be wise for you to get around this time. I just did the recap. Get yourself some on passive accounts. You're going to need it. I have a feeling it's going to come in very handy. Get yourself some those Nokia stocks. Anybody that want a good hookup to get Nokia, holla at me. Alright. And that's it. Salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic. Peace.